Hi there. I'm Becky Gorga, Scentsy Star Consultant, and today I'm going to be working on creating my monthly newsletter for April to send out to my customers. And so I'm going to do a recording, a training to kind of give you guys kind of a basic understanding of how to do it. Um, I'm still fairly new with the landing pages and Project Broadcast, but I have a basic understanding of it, and I figured that I could probably share some of the things that I've learned to help you guys get started with that. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and walk you through kind of what I do every month to prepare my newsletter to send out to my customers. So right now I'm going to share screen. So here I'm on my Project Broadcast homepage. I have it on schedules just so you're not seeing names and private information for my customers. So what I'm going to do is I am going to open up the landing pages tab. To get there, you're going to come down on the left-hand side to the three bars. And right here, it's going to say landing pages. You open that up and you can see I already have a few landing pages that I've created. So what I do is I'm going to make a copy of my March newsletter, which you can do that. You can create from scratch. The way that I got started was using one of their templates. And I'm going to give credit to my friend, Carrie Brigham, because she is the one, she actually started it back in February or January. And I kind of took her idea and started running with it. So give her credit for getting me jump started. So I'm going to select my March newsletter. And then over here on the right side at the three dots, I can clone the landing page, which means it'll just make a duplicate of it. And here it shows clone of March newsletter. So here you have the name of the landing page, which is basically just how you find it here, okay? I make it really easily just so it's going to be in order. Well, it'll be in ABC order, I guess, but it'll still make it easy to find one. I guess I could put the date, like the month date, so it would stay in order, but I figured just having it easily labeled makes it simple enough. So now I have the name, and that's just for me to identify it. The title is what is going to show up in your browser tab when you share the link. So up here, when they go to open the link, it'll show it on your browser tab. So this is the name of my newsletter because I brand myself with sunflowers. I refer to my business as Sunflower Scents. So this is my Sunflower Scents newsletter. And then a description. So March was new catalog season. I can change that up. This is going to be when you share the link, the little short description that pops up with it. So what should we say? The time for Mother's Day collection and more. Something simple, just to show them kind of what they're going to be seeing. And then when I come down here, the design, this is actually where we're going to start jumping into it. Okay. So down here in design, this is a preview of the landing page. And I'm going to click this little pencil, and that's going to be my edit button. If you hear any noises in the background, that's just my children or my dog, because this is real life and we don't sugarcoat anything. So the template that I used had all these spaces already, like the column split and things like that. And I'll kind of show you a little bit how you can do that to add columns. And I will be sharing this as a template in the comments to go along with it so that you can just take my newsletter and make it your own. But really what I want to show you is kind of how to change colors and pictures and text and all those kinds of things. So this background color here is not really a big deal unless like if you are previewing it, if they're seeing it on a laptop screen or a desktop screen, then that's going to show up in the background. But if you're viewing it on a tablet or a phone, then it's really not going to show that much. So, and that's the other thing that's really cool is you can preview how it's going to look if it's showing up on their, if they're looking at it on their phone, if they're looking at it on their tablet, or if they're looking at it on a desktop. It's going to be similar, but like the desktop is wider, so it'll have these things side by side, whereas on the phone, it would have them all single file. Okay, I'm going to exit preview. So for the sake of, in case somebody does happen to open it on the desktop, I want to change my background color. And be patient with me. Like I said, I'm still kind of learning myself. So I might be trying to kind of figure it out as we go, or trying to remember where everything is. I've only done this a handful of times. So it's still a matter of making it muscle memory. So what you might have seen is over here on the right-hand side, there's a small menu of things. And what I clicked on was body. And this is going to be like your generalized text color, background color. If you wanted a background image, you would drop it there and it would pop it in the background. Like if you wanted to do a, gosh, like just like a background pattern maybe, or, you know, like you wanted a field of butterflies or something. I'm just going to do just a simple color because I don't want anything to take away from my images, you know? So right here, I clicked on this square and it's showing me my hex color pattern picker chooser thing. And it has some preset colors here. And then you can also, just like anywhere else, you can make, you know, pick a color, whatever. If there's specific colors that you want to use that are part of your branding, let's say, and you want to always have those colors, like I have here in my banner, this what kind of rusty brown color and this golden yellow, these are part of my branding colors. What I did, and it's kind of a long drawn out way to do it, but I popped over to Canva where I have my branding colors saved. And really, I just go into any drawing or project whatsoever. I'll just pull this up. And then I have these colors saved over here in my branding kit, which that is kind of a pro feature of Canva, just to let you know. But what I can do is I'll go here and like I'll grab one of my colors and then I open up this new color thing and it'll give me the hex code for it. Now, the smart thing for me to do would be to copy this and put it in a list of my brand hex colors to keep on my desktop or somewhere where I could just copy and paste from there. And I will probably be doing that shortly here in the future, but I have not done it as of yet. But that's how I've grabbed my personal branding colors so that I can drop it into Project Broadcast. A little bit long, a little bit tedious, but it works. But we're going to be doing this for April. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this like a fun spring background color, I think. So we got this soft, robin's egg blue almost. I don't know, maybe I should lighten it up a little bit. I'm just going to drag it. That's nice. And we're not going to spend too much time on that. Okay, so I've done the background color. All of this stuff on this side here is just kind of like an overall generalized. If you don't select individual font for each and every like font text box that you add, then it'll come back to like the default that you have set up. So if I don't want that to be my default, then I can like select a different one. And you might notice over here, excuse me, my personal information here changed to this font family. because it's one that I hadn't changed individually. I just let it be whatever it was going to be. Okay. So here I have my banner for my newsletter, and it's April. So I'm going to need to change this wording. And that's pretty simple. And I'm not going to sit here with you guys, make you be with me the whole time. So you have to watch me edit everything. I'll just kind of show you how to change pictures and or add pictures and some of the simple stuff. Okay, so I think I might keep the new catalog here because we're only in month 2 of the new catalog, and some people still might not realize that we have a new catalog, or they might want to be able to shop it easily. So I'm going to leave that there. Now, our join special is not here anymore, but we do have the Shooting Star Enhancement promo, the Enhancement Kit promo. So what I'll probably do is I'll change this up to talk about join in April, and when you hit your Shooting Star, you can get this kit, enhancement kit, for free, and I'll add the picture there. But for the time being, I'm just going to use the pictures that I already have saved to my desktop to save time. So I'll come back and change this later. So down here, and see, the first thing I have is the warmer and scent of the month. And I love this being first and foremost right here at the beginning, because that's something that I want them to see right away. And it's something that doesn't change other than, the warmer changes, but we always have one. So what I'm going to do now is right here, I clicked on the picture and it popped up my editor over here. So I want to change the picture. What I'm going to do is upload an image. And where's the folder I have ready for this? Okay, so I'm going to find my image of the warmer of the month for April, which is right there, and I'm going to open it. And there it is. Now, the thing here is you'll see the size of it is not quite the same size as the picture next to it. If you want to mess with that, if you want to make it pretty and lined up and perfect, what you can do is go into apply effects. This is going to be tedious, but it comes into this image editor and you come down to resize and you can change the height and the width together or individually. I'm going to see if I can just stretch it taller without making it wider. And I don't know how much I'm going to have to adjust it, which is where it becomes tedious. So I'm going to do we'll do 20, and then I'll apply. And then it shows me the picture, but I can't really tell how much it's changed. So I'm going to hit save, and then it'll pop up the new size here. So it looks like it's still not long enough. So I'm going to come back out over here and do it again. Like I said, this is the really tedious part of this. I would love for them to change this and make it so that we could change it, like resize it within the project itself instead of having to come over and individually do it like this. And it's still not quite there. Well, it's close enough, I think. We're going to let that be for now. And then here I have the label for this picture, and it is a hyperlink. So you can add text, you can add links. Let me see if I can show you how to do that. Content. Okay, I want to add an HTML right there. Okay, so I have to drag it over to where I want it to be. And I'm going to put it here so I'm not covering up anything. Okay, so nope, that's not what I want. Let's see, how about a button? Okay, so then on my button text, I can say, like, what do I want the URL to go to? Okay, shop here. Then I would put the URL that I want for that button in here, and I can decide whether I want it to open the website or send an email, whatever I want this link to do. And then it can either open a new tab or just flip it to the same tab. And all that means is like they'd have to hit back and forth, you know what I mean? So that's how you would add a button and then how you would add the text to it. And then of course you can come down here and you can play with the background color and the hover, which means when you hover over it, what color will it be? The same with the text, the width, the font. So each individual feature or item within your landing page, you can edit individually. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so here for this row of pictures, I want you to see that it's 2 columns. And what that would be is like if you wanted to add columns and then you drag it over just like I did the button. Any of this stuff, when you want to bring it over, you just drag it over and wherever you want it to be. Okay, so that would place a divider there. I could change how wide I want it to be. Like if I don't want it to go all the way across, I just want it to be like a cute little line like that. I could change the thickness of the line like this. And I could change the color of it. I could make it a dotted line. Ooh, that's cute actually. I like that. Or a dashed line. Okay, you could make it to the left, to the right. Okay. And then the padding is a little bit more complicated as far as like pushing things to one side or the other or making sure it's centered like that. It's once you start playing around with it, and I highly encourage you to play around with the features and see what everything is going to do. I really encourage it. That's really how I learn how to do things with different programs, is just by playing around. You can't really break it. You can't mess it up. If you don't like what you did, all you have to do is don't hit the save button, just hit the X button and it will go back to the original thing. Okay, so now here, let me check I think I'm going to add the Mother's Day collection. I want them to know about that. Oops. And that, of course, released on the 1st, so I don't need to have that specific date. But I do want to have it go to the specific website. So I'm going to go over to my website. Maybe my touchpad's not being very responsive today. And then I'm going to, well, first I'm going to select a party because I always want my new orders to go to parties when possible. And look, I have non-party orders. This is where I want to collect orders for anyone who's not shopping for a specific host party. This is the goal, to try to catch all random individual orders so that you can, benefit from it, get some host rewards from it. Try to catch those random orders so you can bulk them together and things like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go over, I can either just click this on my website, I can go to collections and find Mother's Day there. Yeah, you can click view all collections and see all of the things. However you want to get to that spot on your website, that's up to you. And here we have all of the Mother's Day stuff. So now I want to share this link. So I'm going to click the party link up here, come down to share party, and then I'm going to copy this page link. The reason why I'm doing it this way, instead of just copying the link that's up here in the web address bar, is because it will not always take you to the party link. It'll just take you to that page that's not connected to a party. I think some of us have learned that the hard way. So I'm going to copy the page link because that'll bring them straight to this page connected to this party. I'm going to go back to Project Broadcast and I'm going to highlight this URL and I can delete that. And then I'm going to paste my new one. And now this link right here, this button will now take you to the Mother's Day collection on my website. And again, I'm not changing these colors really because these are my brand colors and I want to leave that alone. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, I want to show you this real quick. Yes, I have licensed products on here. The reason why I can have licensed products on here is because I am sending these newsletters out individually to people. I'm not posting it publicly anywhere. I'm not mass sharing it in my VIP group, on my Facebook page. When you send it individually, it's a private communication. That's where you can do having the images like this. Plus, I'm not making it a collage. I'm just using individual pictures as a newsletter link. And I have not altered these pictures in any way. I just grabbed them straight from my marketing tab. Okay, let's see. How about, I want to keep the charitable cause on here because I really want to keep emphasizing that. And we always want people to know about our charitable cause. So instead, I'm going to come over here to new releases, and this is where I think I'm going to do the wolf box. So again, I'm going to click on the picture. I'm going to come upload image. And honestly, I need to remember what all pictures I've saved. Okay. Oh, look, the Epcot scents. That's so amazing. Oh, look, the oil diffuser. I'll probably use that. And the mini fans. Okay. So now, I don't have the wolf box here. The wolf box. Wolf. I have it on my phone. So since I don't have it saved here yet, what I'm going to go do is, let's see. I'm going to go here, see if I can get a cute image. If not, okay. So since I don't have the picture already saved, I'm going to go to my workstation. I'm going to log in. And if you've never realized that there are a ton of marketing images for us, this will show you how to find them. So here on my marketing tab, I'm just going to click this. I'm not going to try to find anything like this because that can be just crazy. I'm just going to click the marketing tab. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down, and if it takes too long for me to find the wolf box, then what I'll do is here I can type, I just might type wolf. And there I have two beautiful images of the wolf box. So I'm going to view image. There's also a download button down here. I'm difficult. So I'm going to right click, save image. And I don't want it to go there. I want it to go here. And I'm going to save it as wolf box. Okay, now I can go back to Project Broadcast. I can upload my image. And there it is right there. Click, open. Yay for the wolf box. Now I need to change my button. You see this picture, this is sized just right. I don't need to alter it at all. So, wolf box. And they're gonna be like, what's that? And then they're gonna want to click on it and then they're gonna go check it out. Now, again, I need to make sure that this link is going right where I want them to go. So what I probably should do, honestly, is open up a new tab so I can have both my workstation and my website available for grabbing pictures. Then I'm going to go to collections. I'm going to click on wolf box and go back there. Then non-party order link up here, share party, copy page link, and go back to Project Broadcast. Again, right here in this action type, I'm going to select all, remove that, and paste in my new link there. Now let's see, what else did we want to, what do we have coming up? Let's look at the website and see what we might be interested in adding. We have the NHL collection, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the NHL collection. I know my brother-in-law loves that. There's lots of hockey fans. It's crazy, but there are. I don't know. I guess it's good. It's not bad. It's good. I know that I don't have a picture of the hockey stuff, so I'm gonna go grab a picture of that NHL collection. So for the NHL collection, there's a ton of pictures that are just like one specific team. And then we have a bunch of the mini warmers. We have these different images. And so I would just suggest, there's going to be one I know that has all of the full-size warmers with it, which you could totally do. Or if you want to highlight one team, and especially because they'll give you a closer up picture. It's just a lot of scrolling. Okay, I'm just gonna go grab the Bruins picture. That's the team that my brother-in-law likes. So I click on that, and again, I usually just view image and then right click and save, but they make it easy. So you can come down here to original and click download, and then you'll get this up here, and I'm gonna save as. Yeah, we'll just put Bruins because I don't know what that means for me. And then back to Project Broadcast, and we're gonna say bye-bye Harry Potter, even though Harry Potter is still here, but now it's time to feature something else. No, that's not what I wanted. Upload image. And there's the Bruins. Okay, and then I'm gonna change my button, say NHL collection. I'm gonna come back here, not there, here. And I'm going to grab my link again. That's right. Copy page link. Go back to Project Broadcast. Select all. Add your new link. So that is basically how you change pictures, how you add things. Let's say that we have more things going on, or you wanted to feature more products than, like, if you started using my template, you wanted to add more and you want to know how to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to add content. Well, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to actually, I came down to blocks, and I'm going to bring that here. Okay, so now I have 2 more columns, and give it back. I want my background color to match the others. So you have to do it for each column though, okay? That's the thing that I want to make sure that you guys know, because that throws me every single time I come to mess with it. But this did column 1, and then I need to do column 2. And then both will be that color. And no, it doesn't look like it now because that's like, it's blue. So then what I'm gonna do is insert an image. I'm gonna upload a new image. How about we highlight, let's do the oil diffuser, and then open. And then you drag it over. Okay, see, and there we have just a whole new, we just added a column, okay? Let's see, if we have the oil diffuser, let's feature the oils this month, yeah? How about that? And so I drag it to right where I want it to be, okay? Now, I have the pictures there. I want to add the buttons, right? Becky, how do I add the buttons? Again, see, look, I'm just gonna drag it over here. Let's see. Okay, now let's see what I want to do to make it so that it's touching. I'm gonna figure this out, I promise. First, I'll change the colors later. I'm gonna come up here and see what I did here. And let's see. Okay, so it's the padding. So it's gonna be 10, 20, 20, 10. So let's see. And come down to the padding. Okay, that's already there. Let's see. What is the line height? 120, that's all the same. So let's see. Let's figure out what the difference is here. I don't want it rounded. Maybe I don't want it padded. I think that's what it is I don't want the padding there, which is all that is the space between this content and this content. So if I remove the padding there, I click on the picture and I'm going to come down and remove the padding from the top, that should get them touching. Yay. Okay, now can I make that button square instead of round? Yep. Okay. So I can do all sides 0. Look, there we go. And I'll come back up here. Let's see. I need to know what color that is. Okay, what color is that? And I'm gonna copy that, come back over here, change my background color. Right here, I'm gonna highlight this and paste my new color, okay? And then my text color, let's see what color it is. It's just, I'm gonna copy that, which I probably could have done for the button color too. But that's okay. So now it can be all the same color, right? And then let's see. I'm gonna do the hover text, which if you want it to be a different color when you hover over it so people know that it's a button, you can totally make that a different color. That's up to you. Okay. So that's how you would add a button, add a section or add a new block, is just to drag it over. You can do, if you want it one solid piece, if you want the 3 sections, it's up to you. So then what I'm going to do, and then here I've got more things, like this would be like a 1 block thing. And this whole thing is like a button to go to my shop, to go set up a party. Actually, no, I think this goes to a form. Let's look. Yes, this will have them text me. So to text me, just text me your name and what you're interested in. So here's my business phone number. So when they click here, it'll open up a text message for them to send to me. And then down here, I just added my name. I added links right here. So they can, but how did you do that, Becky? Honestly, it was part of the template that I used. Let's see if we can figure out how to do that. How would we add that? Social, probably. So right here, social, let's see if that does it. Yep. So if you add the social, and then you get to choose what icons you want, and then you would add the links to go to them. So I want Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, right? So then I go over and I grab my personal links for each of those buttons so that when they click on it, they'll go straight to my Facebook group, or they'll go straight to my Instagram or my YouTube. I could add Twitter in there if I did that, which I don't. I could add, where's the tickety talk? It's down here somewhere, I think. Maybe not. They might not have TikTok on here yet. There's LinkedIn, Pinterest, Flickr, I don't know, whatever, Messenger if you want them. So all the options. Oh, there's TikTok, isn't it? Yeah. Yay. So you can have people go to your TikTok if you wanted. And yeah, again, you can control the alignment, you can control the spacing, the padding. And again, I just really suggest just play around with it. See what happens when you do the things, add things, remove things, move them around, see what happens, play with it. See, I don't know what a timer is. Maybe it's going to say the sale ends now. Maybe you can say this isn't, and then let's see, end time. Oh, see, look, if I want to say that, like if I wanted to say the catalog season ended or this LTO is done at this certain time, then they could see how much time they have left until they can be done shopping. That's cool. I never even looked at that before. Learned something new. So if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments. If I can't help you, I will point you in the right direction. Let me stop screen sharing for a second. Nope. So our personal contact, I believe her name is Johanna. She is amazing. We love her. She's done trainings for Scented Bliss before. And I know that Project Broadcast is working with Scentsy. I don't know what they're working on, but I know that they're trying to do more for us and with us. So if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them, or anyone else who knows how to do this is welcome to answer them too. And if not, I can totally direct you to Johanna. And I think there's a Facebook group, so I can include that link in the comments as well. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys have a great day.